This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world, good world gone bad.
Hey everybody, I'm Hugh Brownstone for Three Blind Men and an Elephant. I'm delighted to introduce you to Etheleen Staley. We are at Staley-Wise Gallery in SoHo, which is très chic. But forget about that. It's the work that surrounds us. An extraordinary collection of mid-century and later fashion photography, Avedon, Pens, Stern, Horst P. Horst right behind us. The reason why, in particular, Horst P. Horst's main Bochet corset is so interesting is because you find an homage to this very image in Madonna's famous video, Vogue. But you have a story about that, don't you?
Many years ago, at an art fair, we had that photograph, and Staley-Wise had a booth at the art fair, and Madonna came by. This was a long time ago. And she, rather than put it as an homage to Horst and the corset, she pretty much said, look what I did for that photograph. That's how she got to be Madonna.
You know, it takes a certain level of ambition.
Of ego.
Yeah, absolutely true. And the fact of the matter is that she brought that image to so many more people than would have seen it otherwise.
Well, she had a point. I was a stylist for many years.
Were you?
And my partner, Tacky Wise, was also a stylist and an editor. And in 1981, some friends were taking a loft down in SoHo to be a stock photo library. And they said, why don't you take a corner of this loft and have a gallery, thinking we'd show their pictures. But since our background was fashion, we made a list of artists that we wanted to represent. And since no one had done it before, everybody was more than willing. And that's how we started with a Horst exhibition. December 1981.
And how did you come to these photographers? I mean, you just...
They were it. That's who they were. And that we made a list.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
And they were willing. They got less willing as they got more famous. I mean, we caught on right away. We got a big article in the Arts and Leisure section.
The Times.
In the Times, right away. And, you know, other galleries have picked up on fashion. There was just now opened at the Getty in Los Angeles a huge exhibition of fashion photography.
My sister just came back from visiting that very exhibit.
Did she like it?
She loved it.
We were big lenders to it.
Wow.
It was fun to do. We were there. We went to the opening.
It's probably a terrible thing to ask, but do you have any favorites?
No.
Good answer. Really, this is the creme de la creme.
Thank you
of
for
fashion.
that. Thank you.
It's just, if you're in New York, if you're within 100 miles of, if you're within 200 miles, if you're within 3 hours of New York, to come to this gallery it's like a pilgrimage. I am looking at more than a dozen of the greatest fashion photographs ever taken. That's what we're looking at here. Etheleen, thank you so much.
A pleasure.
For having us come in just on a whim. Really just wonderful, wonderful gallery, guys. Staley-Wise, 100 Crosby Street in SoHo. For Three Blind Men and an Elephant, I'm Hugh Brownstone. See you next time. Did you stop it?
You were supposed to ask.
Oh, you're already recording. Did I tell you she does this?
Oh, good.
She does this. She does this. Did you say anything embarrassing in that?
No.
No, no.
Not yet.
So we're back.
We're good.
There are a couple of stories that you must tell, please.
Well, we knew Horst very well, and when we started our gallery, he didn't know us from Adam, but we went and we sat in his apartment. We came and we sat there, and we came and we sat there, and finally he got sick of seeing us, and he said, "Okay, you can have a show."
Bert Stern and Stanley Kubrick.
They started out together as photographers. In fact, I don't even think Bert was a photographer yet at Look magazine when they were kids, and became good friends. And when Lolita was being shot, Bert came to do the publicity photographs and brought those heart-shaped glasses with him that he bought for 50 cents.
The thing about photography, the thing about art, is the way one medium informs another, and how the relationships are actually so central to everything that happens. There is no, I think, and maybe you disagree with me and we can have that discussion, but I think there is no objective standard for what makes art amazing. It's a relationship between the work and the person consuming it, seeing it, hearing it,
Also the
touching
time, the history, what's going on in the world, it's all in the photographs. Whether they mean to have it or not, it's all there.
They always capture the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I love that word.
I was going to say it, but I didn't.
Oh, you didn't think I would know what it meant. I understand.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, again, Etheleen, what a pleasure, what a joy.
Come back.
What a find.
Come back.
You know what? We will.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
For Three Blind Men and an Elephant, I'm Hugh Brownstone. See you next time, again. If you like what you've seen here today, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, join the conversation in the comments section below. You guys are just so sharp and so generous. Just wow. Share, create a playlist, consider supporting our work by using our no-cost to you affiliate links down below, or making a contribution directly via the PayPal link down below. As always, we thank you for it. For Three Blind Men and an Elephant, I'm Hugh Brownstone. See you next time.